a really weird episode, and I don't mean as in weird bad, but just weird. The date has, of course, Wanda and Sylvia in this planet eating at a fancy restaurant that looks like the club from Gravity Falls, sort of. And Hader is there as well. He doesn't notice Wanda and Sylvia, but he gets stood up by a date that he had with some girl we never see. And Wanda feels so sorry for Lord Hader, but then they overhear that Hader's planning to destroying this planet because he got stood up. He doesn't want to be reminded of it. And Wanda and Sylvia try to think, okay, how can we stop Hader? And Wanda has this idea, and Sylvia does not like it at all, but they have to do it. Sylvia gets all dressed up and pretends to be someone else. And of course saying out loud, oh, I can't believe I got stood up in this fancy restaurant. Like that. Acting that she got stood up out loud to catch Hader's attention. And of course, Hader does see her. And of course, there is a date. A date between costumed Sylvia and Lord Hader. And it's really weird. And this is where things get really interesting with Lord Hader, but at the same time it's really, really weird. Wanda is of course acting like a waiter and keeping an eye on them, on both Hader and Sylvia, but mostly for Sylvia's sake, because she has to tolerate all of Hader's talks, and of course he keeps on talking about himself. He doesn't find her interesting, he just talks about himself, like trying to make himself big, like awesome, amazing, like, yes, I'm a lord and I'm trying to conquer the galaxy. And it's all about him. It's all about him. He is so immature, and he doesn't even think about Sylvia's feelings, even though, of course, he thinks that she's Linguini something. I can't really remember the rest of the name, but she pretends to have an odd name, like Linguini Pasta something. And they go to this roller coaster and this Ferris wheel and everything. They do everything that couples normally do in a fair, but everything is for Hader. And at the end, of course, Hader feels so sad that he feels sad about something. I really can't remember, and I just watched the episode. I can't believe this. But of course, at the end, when Sylvia tries to show sympathy for him, he thinks that she's head over heels for him and asks her to marry him, or else he will destroy the planet. And that's where some of the hilarity comes, but at the same time, so much weirdness. Because of course, remember, Hader's all over himself. Like, he is so... Oh, he's very selfish in this episode. He's very selfish. And he's basically forcing Sylvia to marry him. Well, Linguini or Pasta something. And of course, Wanda has to try to find a way to not let Sylvia and Hader get married. I'm gonna leave that open to interpretation. And yeah, the ending is really funny. And of course, if you know your Looney Tunes or something, Hader does figure out about Sylvia and Wonder, but thanks to Lord Peepers. Why did I say Lord Peepers? It's Commander Peepers. Don't pretend to be someone's girlfriend if you're not comfortable, okay?